Greetings to all. You know, this time I'm thinking about death. And I came across this image, which is a burial place in Chichester Cathedral in England. I suppose what brought death to mind at first was the fact that, this is a crazy story, but when I play golf, there is a seat at each tee which has a little plaque on it telling who that memorial is for. And sometimes I even say quietly to that memorial, be kind, because I know some of the people that the memorial is for. I know some of the people who died. Sometimes they're kind and they keep my ball out of the water, but that might be just me. What brought it to mind more frequently or more clearly to me was the recent deaths of some well-known people. And more importantly, not just the well-known people, but the deaths in their thousands right now in Turkey and Syria, not to mention Ukraine. Because one of my wonderful students who recently was sending some reflections in said that they had spent some months in Poland recently looking after Ukrainian refugees. Why? Life is short. Perhaps I've only got 20 years left, so let's use them well. What a great motivation. And that's our legacy in a way. Back to the cathedral. Most of us will not have a grand memorial. We may not even be remembered for long. The seat that I was talking about at the golf course, I was surprised to look at the plaque to say, my goodness, it's 10 years. And I thought it was only yesterday. So what is our legacy? Philip Larkin, who wrote the poem about these two, starts off by saying, side by side, their faces blurred, the Earl and Countess lie in stone, their proper habits vaguely shown as jointed armour, stiffened pleat. And that faint hint of the absurd, the little dogs under their feet, you can see that. And I'm borrowing from Professor Anne Rowlands, who was talking recently about the legacy left behind by the late Pope Benedict XVI. And she said, which is something we should all think about, what he wanted to do was to point out the ways in which turning human life into a product, into something which has only a use value, a utility, distorts and dehumanizes. What we need to put back on the agenda is the notion that we are natured, that we are relational, and our fundamental relationship to each other and to life is a gift. What strong words. Back to the cathedral, because the poet notices the dogs and then notices that the hand of the male is clasping a glove. The glove has been removed from the right hand. And he sees that as very significant. The glove has been removed from the right hand. And he finishes his poem by saying, what will survive of us is love. And that's the symbol. That's what we can give in this life. Thank you for listening.